Oh, no sunshine today, but it is the 1st of October. Already this month's a weird one for me because last month, September the 1st was on a Monday, which is the most satisfying thing for anybody that was born in early September because Virgo, do you know what I mean? It was so nice. Monday, the 1st of September just made sense, start of the week. Whereas 1st of October, it's a Wednesday. Ugh, it's midweek. No. But to start the week, I should have time to quickly race downstairs and make myself a cup of tea before I go straight into my first meeting of the day. And I'm still concerned as to why there's loads of feathers out here. Look, all there. Loads of feathers, but no birds. I've got 6 minutes before my first meeting, and I found my glasses. I swear I've lost these for the longest time, since the streaming days. These are actually prescription glasses. They're not just for looks. They've genuinely got a plus something lens in it, or plus 0.5. Not much, but still, I'm meant to be wearing them. And I have not worn them for the longest time. And it's also got one of these like blue light things in, which is good for looking at screens and stuff. So I might start wearing them again. I think this is more of a dad look as well. I think once I'm in my dad era and a little boy arrives, I think I'm gonna be a glasses father. A glasses father. Oh, meeting starts in 1 minute, but I need to put my iPad on charge because I might need it a little bit later on. Charge. Good boy. Cheers, bye. Okay, meeting done, and panic over because not only is the originale back, this is the most tame one that actually eats from my hand and loves me. He or she has brought with them some mates. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't got enough seed. Oh God, you're all coming in. Right, okay, over this way then. Come on. Maybe that explains all the feathers because they've just been, whilst I was away yesterday on the boat, they've been trying to break into my house to get to the seed. But don't worry, it's breakfast time. And you can't come in my house. You know you can't come in. That's breaking the rules. Yeah, go on, get out. you know that's breaking the rules. This one here's too scared. You know what? There you go. Like I was mentioning yesterday's vlog, I don't think I ever need pets. I've never really had pets, like proper pets. So I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything because I don't know what it's like to actually have a dog or a cat or something that you got to probably look after. This is the level of all I want, I think, in terms of extra responsibility. Obviously bar the future child, but I mean like in terms of like pets and other things to like look after and feed and keep alive, this is what I like, just interacting and feeding animals that already exist and just already there. So like feeding the birds, so then they can still come and go as they please, still live their normal lives. I think that's the way to go. I think that's the way to do it. Because then look, they come down here, they eat their food, and they bugger off, and I can get on with my day, and I don't have to worry about changing their water or their. Do you know what I mean? They just, and if I forget, doesn't matter. They'll find food somewhere else. But it would be nice if they stopped leaving feathers everywhere and shitting all over my patio. But also, they've been laying massive eggs. Like you would not think that has come out of one of those, would you? And it's weird, 'cause they've all come out with like little stamps on as well, which is even more bizarre. Oh, go on then. This is what I call breakfast. But this is something I'm going to talk about throughout this vlog, about how October for me is a month of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a month of discipline. Discipline in terms of making sure I'm eating the right things, and also for me, eating enough food. Getting into good habits, and just a good month of like preparation and just getting things done and getting things sorted. Right, the overalls are on, which means it's time to go down to the bottom of the garden. If you go down to the bottom of the garden, you're in for a big surprise. which you actually are because there has been an update. And a rather large update at that. Isn't that right, Henry?
Why am I outside, Master?
Da 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 da. Oh, the floor is in. Very, very exciting. I put these sheets down because annoyingly I couldn't get all the painting done before the floor was going in. I tried my hardest, spent the whole weekend doing it. Turns out this paint, it's good, but it needs more, pardon me, it needs more than just the one coat. So I've been back in, sheets down, which was very much a good idea because I've managed to get it everywhere. Flickers of paint everywhere from doing the ceiling, which is now looking still not finished. This is the colour we've gone for. In this light, once again, like I mentioned in the previous vlog, I'm not 100%. On the camera, it looks different to how it looks IRL. As you can see on these lights, they've got no thing on the outside. I bought some more bezels. So the old ones look like this. Chrome, no, not for me. I found these ones, which look a bit more like a brushed brass / sort of coppery effect, which I think is going to go nicely because I am going to also change these. No chrome. I don't know why, I just don't like chrome, and that will probably change in a few years' time, and I'll go, actually, no, I want everything in chrome, but for now, no chrome allowed. But from certain angles, I can see bits where I've not done the coat evenly. I know everyone in the comments will say, well, that's because you didn't do it right, you didn't prep the room properly, you didn't do this, didn't do that, you should have got someone, you should have got the proper people in, which, yes, I should have, but I wanted to get it done before. My planning was all over the place, and I didn't manage to sort out a painter decorator to come and do it before the floor was going in. So I thought, hey, look, I'll just do it myself in the weekend. And I like to get involved with everything. I want to help. I want to also learn as well. So, yeah, on the last vlog where I was painting, I could already sense the amount of comments saying, you haven't cut in. You just rolled a wall, but you've not cut in from the ceiling. But, I mean, it's looking all right. I think I've got to do one more coat. So I don't know if you can see on there the little lines around about that area where it's not evenly rolled on. So maybe one more coat. This will ignore because that is going to be, that's going to be cladded, as I've explained about 14,000 times in these vlogs. That is going to be cladded along there. We're going to have the thing in there. So it's, yeah, cladding, and then where that colour starts is where it stops because we've got in here fitted bits and bobs. Hence why also I've not bothered with this. Skirting boards will go in after everything else is in, and then that should almost be complete. Although I have just realised I'm going to need way more plug sockets, so I need to probably speak to an electrician for the fitted units arrive. So much to think about, but it's got that new varnishy, painty smell to this room, which I like. It reminds me of when my bedrooms got decorated when I was a kid. Very exciting. Started plastering this, right? Which I need to, I've done a shit job of that, look. Okay, I'm gonna have to sand this down, start again, but I need to fill this pipe in. It's the water pipe, but down here, it's sitting proud out of the wall. Look, from that angle, it's coming out of the wall. It's fine, I've got that. Obviously it's behind the wall, but how do I keep, this might be a really stupid question to anybody who is a plumber or anyone with common sense. How do I keep that there? Is there an easy answer? Like, could I just put filler in there and just hold it there and it will stick? I don't think it will. I think it'll take ages to dry. So somehow I need to work out, oh, bear in mind actually, maybe I am being absolutely stupid because this is gonna have skirting board on it, like a high skirting board on it anyway, to about there. So it's probably actually all right. However, I still need to fill this in anyway, just because I just want it to look nice. But as I explained, I wanted this to all be done and finished and to be in here editing day 1 of Vlogtober in this office. I could still do it. I could still be in here, sat on the floor editing away, because there's good Wi-Fi down here. but that's not gonna happen. Hey look, actually wait, no, let me rephrase that. It's not annoying because it gives me something to come back to every day to give you an update on. A bit for you to skip in the vlog, put it that way. Well, I'll tell you something I am really happy with is this floor. Really happy with that. Before it was white, like a pure white floor, whereas I feel like this instantly just gives it a bit more character, a bit more coziness. And it's a real oak floor. I got it done by a local company right down the road and they've been great. So this is in. This is in before October. They passed the test. It's just everything else that is taking its time. I've just had a go at measuring out off an image I've been sent of where the desk is going to be. So to try and like paint a picture, this, as you walk in, this is the desk that goes all the way into there, so slightly wider this side so I can have monitors and everything like that, computer setup all here. And then space in here if I need to put like consoles and all that kind of thing for streaming, blah, blah, blah. And then a little bit more desk out here if I need it. For anything else. I can sit in my chair here, tap away, spin around here, do something over here, So it's a bit of like a corner desk, which I think I prefer to what I've currently got. That looks ideal. And then this is going to actually carry on along here. And bear in mind, underneath here, cupboard. Actually, no, this is the desk bit, so there will be no cupboards to about here. So then I've got space to swing my knees around if I need to. So keeping all this free underneath, and obviously it'll probably be thinner than that, I expect. But and then cupboards, cupboard, and then this is going to carry on into there and then along there with those sound effects. Alrighty, painting, I think, is pretty much done. Ceiling's looking a lot better now. When the sun hits it, though, once again, it doesn't look good on camera, but in real life, I'm so happy with this colour. It's the right colour, it's warm, it's inviting, it's cosy, it's exactly what I need. And I completely forgot to have lunch, so this is a bit of poly filler. Kidding, lighten up. It's actually for this. Now, I don't really know what I'm doing. If you don't need to access this pipe, and you can't remember where it is, I can just watch back this vlog and go, that's where it is. It's the length of my fist with my thumb out, that's where it is to any future plumber. It's like sculpture. I think that is the best we're gonna get it. There you go, you'd never know that was even there. Slick. Call me Andy Pandy. No. Handy Andy. That's enough for me. Can somebody tell me what these are? What the hell? It is that time again where I sort of stick with tradition, I guess, of Vlogtober, if we're calling it that. I think last time on the 1st, because actually I'm filming this the 1st of October. So yesterday's vlog wasn't the 1st, it was actually the 30th of September. But I wanted to add that as the 1st, so I've already failed, I've already confused it all. But today's the 1st, and I'm pretty sure last time on the 1st of October, I did a walk, like a bit of a walk and talk. So yeah, so I'm sticking with tradition, and we're doing that all over again. So yeah, it's definitely autumnal. The leaves are falling, and the conkers are out in full force. I want to try and find a big one, 2 big ones to give to my nieces. But these aren't big enough. That's never going to win you a conker fight. Whee! Don't know what these flowers are. They've just sprout up the ground and they're very pretty. Not very autumnal at all, that one. What was I talking about? Hey!
A massive round of applause to you, Stefan, for winning Best Daytime Star.
Right, it is time. Oh, for goodness. Where has this come from? I moved this out of this room. I need to, right, okay. Note to self, tomorrow, get rid of this thing and put it somewhere where it's out of the way. Because I can't imagine Diane's gonna be tipping herself upside down whilst pregnant. So this can now go. Thank goodness. Although maybe that's actually quite good, who knows? Especially if he's late. Maybe we should keep it just in case he's late. Get out! Come on. Upside down, shake him out. Come on, get out! Diane got me this for my birthday. I don't know if I've shown it already in the vlog or not. It's a leg press. You attach your weights on to this plate here, and then you push on this, and you can work your legs out, which is amazing because I've got tiny legs. I think they always will be tiny, but I can try. Right, I've got dinner on the go. I'm gonna do my workout. I've got 25 to 30 minutes to do a workout before my dinner's ready. I'm gonna get that done, have my dinner, and that's probably gonna be it for the vlog. I haven't got much else to share with you today. There'll be better ones coming later on, I can promise you that, but it's the introduction video today, all right? So a lot of talking and not much happening. Right, gym. I've done my workout and I've had my dinner. And I realised I'm wearing this shirt, which is from the Great North Run. And it reminded me, I don't know if anyone else knew about this, but I saw in the news that after I ran this, apparently the map on here is incorrect. The person who designed the medals, I mean, I don't know if this is true or not. If anyone can confirm, please do let me know in the comments what actually happened. But apparently the map here isn't the right map, or the map's upside down, or Newcastle, Gateshead and South Shields is in the wrong bit on the map or something. I can't remember what it was, but apparently that makes this medal now a lot rarer. I'm part of a 60,000, one of 60,000 of these in the whole entire world. The 1 year where apparently they got it wrong, but either way, I love it. I don't quite know where I'm going with this, but we'll make it work. I've just let the pen do its thing. This is way too scary for a children's book, probably. In fact, I think a lot of the characters in this book are probably way too weird looking and scary for a child's book. But hey, we'll work with it. We'll make an exception. Also, I want to point out in future vlogs, I will film the actual drawing process. However, I've realised that I've left my tripod in the office on the bottom of the garden, and I CBA to go down there and get it just to get a shot of me drawing. So going forward, they will be, you know, top-down shots of me actually drawing. But today, you're gonna have to let me off. But it's looking weird. Oh, we set the bar on day one. I don't think this should be. I don't think this should be allowed. I genuinely don't think this would be allowed in a children's book. I don't know where this is coming from in my mind. Look at those legs, the veiny, hairy legs. Oh my god. I don't quite know what to call it. Also, I don't think I should be able to put hairs on like dangly bits like that. It does look like something else. But there we go. That is the first creature, or a fart friend. I don't know whether he's good, bad. I should annotate around it what its traits are and where it comes from and what you've got to eat or what you've got to do to produce a fart friend like this. But I thought maybe I'll leave up to you guys in the comments below. You tell me what sort of food or concoction of foods you would have to eat or drink to produce a fart that turns into a creature like this. Do your worst. Because I am shattered, and also low light with this camera is still so bad. I have to sit here, then you can actually see me clearly. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all again tomorrow with another vlog. But until then, subscribe, like, comment down below, all that kind of thing. Share it. If there's anybody that you know used to watch me and go, hey, Joe's back and he's doing vlogs, then send this to them so they can thank you for thinking of them. It's a nice little gift and it's free too. Anyway, see you soon. Bye.